Hello everyone, welcome to Arka Science, and today in this video I will be talking about the retrograde motion of Saturn which is happening in the sign of Aquarius. On 30th of June 2024, Saturn had turned retrograde in its own sign, Mula Trikona sign Aquarius. And since Saturn moves slowly, steadily, so it is going to take a long amount of time again to turn direct. So basically, it's a time span of around 139 days when Saturn will be in its retrograde motion. And on 15th of November 2024, Saturn will turn direct. So basically, it's a very long span of time, like 139 days. And since Saturn is the karma karak, it is a very important planet. It deals with justice, our karma, our actions, whatever type of karma we are doing, whatever we are, even our thoughts, our speech, everything forms a part of collective karma. So Saturn will be looking into each and everything, and it is retrograde, so it is becoming like more intense. Normally, position of Saturn in Aquarius is very powerful. It is its multicorner sign, but now it is retrograde, so it is like more intense. It is like it is looking into each and everything now. And since we check the results of a retrograde planet from its previous sign also, that is the essence of retrogression, correct? So we have to check it from its previous sign. So that means Saturn will give its results from the sign of Capricorn also. Now, since Saturn is posited at this moment of time in the sign of Aquarius, and it is aspecting the sign of Scorpio by its 10th aspect, Jupiter is aspecting the sign of Scorpio by its 7th aspect. That means the double transit of Jupiter and Saturn is actually activating the sign of Scorpio. Wheresoever the sign Scorpio lies in your horoscope, you will see something or the other is happening. Okay. Now, by the virtue of retrogression, Saturn will be giving its result from Capricorn also. And Jupiter is aspecting Capricorn by its 9th aspect, because Jupiter is transiting Taurus. So, Capricorn sign is also getting activated. So wheresoever the sign Capricorn lies in your horoscope, you will see that house, because Capricorn has something to do with practical thought, like doing a work regularly, our patience level, our endurance, perseverance, all things will be tested wheresoever that particular sign lies in your horoscope. Now, someone may ask whether if the results will be good or bad. See, the results will be good or bad, it will depend upon the promises of the horoscope. Like I don't know which house Capricorn or Scorpio lies in your birth chart. It can be any houses. Okay, like suppose it can be Scorpio ascendant. Like for the Scorpio ascendant people, Capricorn happens to be the third house. Okay, so it can be something related to your health, it can be something related to your actions, short travels, any kind of work you are starting or you are doing. So for long time, suppose you are thinking that okay, let me start something, you will be able to start it. Okay, it will increase the confidence level within you. Okay, so it will actually give you some good insights related to any kind of self employment which you are doing, or any kind of new kind of work which you are thinking to start of your own, this kind of results. So it may be like have varied results depending upon your horoscope. So depending upon like the dasa which you are running. Now suppose you are having some malefic placements in your Scorpio or Capricorn, and this kind of things are happening, like activation of a house means results related to that house. Now that house, what kind of energies are there, that will be activated. Now suppose someone will say that I am going through the dasa of Mars. Now Mars rules Scorpio. Or someone is going through the dasa of Mercury. Now suppose you have Mercury in the sign of Capricorn, so definitely dasa related to Capricorn has got activated, and the transit is also activating it, so you will get results related to it. Now whichever house it is, it will give you that kind of results. So multiple things are happening at the same time now. And normally it is said that when Saturn or any planet like Saturn, Jupiter, be it Rahu or Ketu, they gives a result slowly, but their impact is prolonged because they move very slowly. So initially, in one day or one night, you will not understand the results. Slowly and gradually, their impact takes a turn within us. You can check it through other way also, like I will say, by the essence, by definition, Saturn is a natural malefic planet, and it is said that when a natural malefic planet turns retrograde in transit, normally the results are malefic. Normally the results are not good until and unless it is transiting through the third house, sixth house, or 11th house from the ascendant. Check it from the ascendant. Okay, because when it is when a natural malefic planet is retrograde in the third house, sixth house, or 11th house, results are moderate. It is not bad, but it is moderate. It is not so good either. Okay, because it is retrograde. But in the other houses, the results means by definition it is malefic. Okay, now someone will say that Saturn rules Aquarius. Okay, Saturn rules Aquarius, so by that regard, since it is the lord of Aquarius, it is well placed in its own sign, so definitely it will try to enhance the result. So it is like adding new flavors. You can add new definitions, you can add new flavors to it, and you can modify the results. But as a natural malefic planet runs retrograde, it is not good. It is considered malefic. Okay, now since I was talking about natural malefic planet, then you have to also check it from the birth nakshatra also. Birth nakshatra means in your birth chart, moon is posited in a nakshatra. From that nakshatra, try to see the third nakshatra, fifth nakshatra, or seventh nakshatra. 3, 5, 7 from the birth nakshatra. 3, 5, 7 and their trines. Now let me calculate one trine for you. It will be easy for you to understand. Like third nakshatra, trine of third nakshatra will be 3 plus 9, 12th nakshatra, 12 plus 9, 21st nakshatra, like this. So calculate the 3, 5, 7th nakshatra from your moon sign and their trines. These nakshatras are considered malefic. These are not good. Now suppose Saturn is transiting in the third, fifth, or seventh nakshatra, or their trines in this retrograde motion. Now that is not good, because now Saturn is transiting in the Purva Bhadrapad nakshatra. By the retrograde motion, it will again re-enter the Satavisa nakshatra. That is the fourth pada of Satavisa nakshatra. By that time, it will be like on 15th of November, you will see Saturn is in the fourth pad, that is the last quarter of Satavisa nakshatra. Then again it will leave Satavisa and it will again enter the Purva Bhadrapad in its direct motion after 15th of November. Slowly and gradually you will see that. Now as it is Vedic astrology I'm talking about, so when we are talking about the retrograde motion of a planet, we check the longitudinal degrees backwards. Okay, now someone will say the planet does not move backward. No, that is astronomy. Astronomy is different. Okay, here we are talking about Vedic astrology, so we have to check the transit of a planet through the nakshatra also, because when we particularly check the nakshatra of our own moon sign in our horoscope, from that it becomes very relevant. It is very important to check it. So 3, 5, 7 is not good, because it may bring different kinds of problems, health problems, or there can be some like insecurity or danger. Okay, depending upon which house it is, which nakshatra it is. Okay, so it is not considered good. This is one of the way of checking it. Another way of checking it is that whether it will give you good results or bad results, depending upon that. Like if you go through Phaladipika, there is a way of checking this transit through the longitudinal degrees. I'm just sharing it with you. It will you can check it from your own horoscope also. Like suppose you have Saturn in your horoscope in certain degrees, like suppose 10 degree in your birth chart. The longitudinal degree is 10 degree, for example. Okay. Now that degree, whenever Saturn will transit either by direct motion or by retrograde motion, on that degree, on in any house, depending upon the Ashtakvarga points of that house, or depending upon the influence of that house in your horoscope. That can be dasa also, that can be impact of malefics or benefics in that house in your birth chart. Good or bad result may come. Okay, means by which we can actually understand the timing of results. Like suppose someone will say, how can I expect the timing of result? Check that longitudinal degree, because it has been mentioned in the classical books like Faladipika, astrological classical book. Okay, so you can check it in that way. uh, Another way of looking at it is that now I will be talking particularly here with regards to the lordship of Saturn. Now you see, Saturn will be giving its result from Capricorn and Aquarius both. That means Saturnian qualities are getting enhanced. Now you see, it's a long amount of time for every people who are doing any kind of job, service or work, or suppose a student who wants to do a lot of hard work. For these people, this transit of Saturn and its retrograde motion is just like a boon. It is just like a good time. You want to do the hard work, you want to make some point to prove in front of the world, in front of your work, or you want to do something good for the society. Wonderful time. Like suppose you want to take some new job role, new responsibilities, you want it, you want to perform, you want to show your leadership qualities, you want to take a group of people, guide them in some proper way. Wonderful time. So suppose if you are associated in that kind of job where you are actually the mentor and you are looking forward to some goals to achieve, and you are also carrying forward a lot of people, because Saturn actually represents masses. Aquarius is like you do something for the people, good for the people. And since it is giving the results from Capricorn also, it is like you do it first, prove it in front of the people so that people can learn from it. Yes, in the meanwhile, since it is giving the results from Capricorn also, and it will be by the virtue of Capricorn, it is aspecting the sign of Libra by its 10th aspect. I'm talking about the retrograde motion. And Libra is the 7th house of the natural zodiac. So yes, you may be judged by your actions, which is a good thing, because now you are getting direct relevance of your work. So initially you may feel, that I am getting judged. Don't worry. Just enhance your skills. Work on it. The same people will also make applause, appreciate your work. That means you are getting relevance. Getting judged is not a bad thing. Getting judged, it also means that you are getting relevance. So this Saturn is actually bringing you out to the limelight, because Capricorn is the natural 10th house of the natural zodiac. It is the midheaven, Capricorn. Okay, because Capricorn is the 10th house where Sun actually gets the directional strength, the midheaven, the sun shines bright. So it is a wonderful time to get name, fame, work with a purpose. Now someone will say that why then it is malefic? It is malefic because it is not giving you the results sitting at home. Just, you sit at home and you get the results. No. You have to work hard. You have to come out of your comfort zone. Means whatever work you are doing, in that zone I'm talking about, you have to come out of your comfort zone and you have to work on it. Like suppose someone is a singer, someone is a painter. You will get a lot of work, but again at the same time you may also hear some kind of criticism that this work is not good, that is not good. So take it positively. Okay, I will do it perfectly. Give me a chance. Now since Saturn moves slowly, it will give you multiple chances. Had it been Mars, no chance. Mars is fiery planet, ferocious. Means the gate is closed. But since it is Saturn, it will give you chances. This is the beauty of Saturn. Now take it in this way through the Navtara, that is the 3, 5, 7th nakshatra from the moon. That means take care of your health. Like suppose if you feel that the Saturn is transiting from third house, or third nakshatra, or fifth nakshatra, or seventh nakshatra from the moon, so why not you take care of your health? Why not you take care or manage your resources properly? Suppose if you feel these kind of things, then don't share your secrets with everyone. Make sure that you are taking care of everyone in your family, your own health. Because why family? Because charity begins at home. It is the sign of Aquarius where it is retrograding, doing for the people. So in this way we can actually change our mindset from some kind of negativity to some broad prospect. Because every time if we say that it is malefic, it is malefic, we all know it is malefic. Now the same malefic planet is also the ruler of natural 10th house and 11th house. So until and unless I prove myself, how am I going to get the name and fame in front of the whole world? So that is the way by which this kind of transits are to be checked. Yes, you can use different kind of rules. As I said previously, different kind of rules are there by which you can check it. And when you come to know that these are the things which you have to work upon, these are the loopholes, these are the weaknesses. Now since Saturn is turning retrograde, so all these weaknesses are coming in front of us. Otherwise everything was so fine. It was transiting in its own sign, Mula Trikona sign, and Saturn is very slow, so life was going smooth. Okay, so now you can say that by these ways we can check the transit. One more way I will say that you have to check in the sign of Aquarius or in the sign of Capricorn, do you have any planet placed? If you have any planet placed, then you have to check degree wise Saturn is moving towards it or going away from it. If suppose Saturn is moving towards it, then yes, that planet or the houses that planet rules, those houses are going to get more prominence. Means you have to work hard a lot on it. All of a sudden, like suppose your second lord is in Capricorn. Suppose your second lord is in Capricorn and Saturn is moving towards it. So what will happen? It is simple. You have to check your resources. There will be some kind of insecurity towards your resources. All of a sudden you will see. Now you will say, my second lord is in Capricorn, but Saturn is in Aquarius. Why come I am getting so much insecure about my wealth and finances or my family life? Because it is giving results from its previous house, Capricorn, previous sign. Okay. Now suppose Saturn is moving away from a planet, longitudinal degree wise, moving away from a planet, all of a sudden you will feel some kind of relief. But here Saturn is testing you. That relief does not mean that you leave everything and you are like, oh, I'm happy, go merry. Be happy, go merry, but again at the same time perform your responsibilities. Okay, it is not like that you do nothing and you are going to get everything. That is that type of planet. Saturn is not that kind of planet. Okay, so by this kind of ways you can actually check the transit, and I hope that you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, press the like button, share to your near and dear ones, and very soon I will bring the ascendant wise results of this retrograde motion of Saturn. Also I will bring it very quick in front of every one of you. And if you are new to this channel, then tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly. Okay, so that's it from my side. And yes, I will also say you that if you want a consultation from me, check the links down in the description section. You can also mail me through my email ID, or you can get connected with my Facebook or Instagram accounts. All the links you will find down in the description section. So that's it from my side. I will be connecting with you very soon with the ascendant wise results for this retrograde motion of Saturn. So that's it from now, and thanking you. Bye bye.